Hey guys, what's going on? Anthony here with Pistons Talk. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Before we do jump into today's video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It does help out the channel a lot. In today's video, wanted to talk to you guys about Bojan Bogdanovic for a couple of minutes. We're going to be talking about Bojan probably a lot until trading deadline season. That's just what it's going to be, especially with the team not being very good. They only have 8 wins, and a lot of contending teams want Bojan Bogdanovic. We know that. But we're going to go over to this article that was from RealGM. They were quoting something from Mark Stein's latest article. So we're going to go over there, read it, and I'll kind of give you my final thoughts on the latest news with Bojan Bogdanovic. Now, this is the article I was talking about. It's from RealGM. It says, Pistons tell rival teams they intend to keep Bojan Bogdanovic. The Detroit Pistons have had many suitors for Bojan Bogdanovic over the last several weeks. The Los Angeles Lakers and others have tried to pry the scoring away from Detroit. But the Pistons continue to tell teams that they don't intend to trade Bogdanovic. Detroit wants to keep the veteran scorer to help a healthy Cade Cunningham. The Pistons believe that with Cade Cunningham back along with Bojan Bogdanovic, that their young core can make a playoff push next season. Bogdanovic signed a $39 million extension shortly after the season started. Next season is fully guaranteed at $20 million, while 2024-2025 season is only partially guaranteed at $2 million. After reading that article, here are my final thoughts about Bojan Bogdanovic. I think this is the right move if you're the Detroit Pistons, and let me explain why I feel like this is the right move. Now, could the Pistons go out and trade Bojan? Yes, they could. He's probably the most valuable asset the Detroit Pistons currently have. I think he has the most trade value out of anyone on this team that is currently healthy. The problem with trading Bojan is I think some fans think that his value is at this all-time high peak and you should sell high on him right now and you're probably going to get multiple first-round picks and young players. I think you could get a first-round draft pick for him, but I don't think it's going to be in the lottery. I just don't. I think if you were to trade him, it's going to be to a contending team. It's going to be a team that's looking for more scoring off their bench because that's probably what would happen if he did get traded to a contender. He's not going to be starting. He's going to be off the bench. So you're looking at a first-round draft pick that's going to be outside of the lottery. Maybe you're looking, 20s to, 30. I just don't think that's worth it if you're Detroit because Bojan is averaging 20 points a game on close to 50, 40, 90 shooting splits. And that is very rare. If you guys know, the 50, 40, 90 club is very exclusive. And Bojan is doing that being a number one option here in Detroit. So I would much rather hold on to him. And I know that kind of sounds stupid because I know some fans are going to say, well, why wouldn't you trade him if he's having such a great year and his value is at an all-time high? It's just the return you're going to get on him is not going to be as much as you think you might possibly get. And to Mark Stein's point, they want to keep Bojan because they want to see a healthy Cade Cunningham going into next season with Bojan, with another top 5 draft pick, with $60 million in potential cap space. The Pistons want to keep Bojan because they value him as a veteran, they value his shooting, and they value his offensive play. And I can respect that if I'm a Detroit Pistons fan because they want to see what happens next season when everyone's healthy and they're adding more talent. They're adding, marquee free agents. They're adding another top 5 potential pick in the 2023 NBA draft. To me, I think that makes more sense right now than trying to flip him because you think his value is at an all-time high. And you don't really know what you're going to get in return from these contending teams. Like, the Lakers offered Patrick Beverley and a protected first-round pick. Now, the Lakers aren't a good example, but they're the only team right now that we actually know what they actually offered. But there are other teams out there that do have interest in them. We just don't know what they offered. Now, a lot of the teams that have been linked to him don't really have valuable pieces because they're kind of in cap space hell. Like the Dallas Mavericks, they were interested in him, but we've looked at the Dallas Mavericks roster. They really don't have anybody on the roster that you would possibly want. They have pieces, but they're on long-term deals, and I think most Pistons fans would rather, have clean cap space going into the draft. Maybe you can package a deal to get another top draft pick like they did with Jalen Duren and Jaden Ivey. Maybe there's a guy this free agency that you really want. Maybe you're really high on a Kristaps Porzingis. Maybe you're really high on other people in this draft class, and you'd much rather have that cap space going into this upcoming summer. But that's just my final thoughts on it. I think it's a very good move by the Detroit Pistons to keep a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic. He just adds so much value with his scoring and his veteran leadership and really coaching up these young players. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you think this is the right move for the Detroit Pistons to keep Bojan Bogdanovic? I'll talk to you guys down there. Like always, hope you guys are staying safe. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.